Number 9, discussion of Wallington Meadows section 4 and 5, roads. Do we have anybody here from Wallington Meadows? Do we have a developer here? No developer's gonna come tonight?
They were supposed to. Is there no one here? I think they indicated to Mark Parrish that someone would be here. but
That was my understanding also.
They may not be here yet. but-
Well, Michelle, do you want to
Yeah.
go forward, and then if what we perhaps can do is just wait a few minutes and put this down towards the end of the agenda and revisit it, but if you'd like to go forward and explain the
Sure.
situation.
At the last meeting, I presented a list of subdivision roads that require top course this year or next year. And one of the roads on the list, or two of the roads on the list, relate to Wallington Meadows, sections 4 and 5. And what we had indicated at the last meeting was that the developer had requested leaving the top course till next year. And we had gotten in touch with the developer and asked them to submit a letter to the town board for your consideration. And we did receive a letter by fax. I'm not sure if the town board has a copy. Okay. From Dan Bargabas. And in the letter, he's requesting waiving the requirement to apply the top coat prior to the second winter. He indicates that he feels that the binder course and gutters are in excellent condition, and the development is still less than 75% complete. And the intention was for someone from our office to meet with Chris out there, and that didn't happen, but I believe that Chris, who isn't here, I didn't realize that. Chris went out there and indicated to Mark that he felt that the road was in satisfactory condition, but we think it's up to the board to make that decision. I guess if the developer comes to the meeting, he can maybe expand on a few of the items in the letter.
I'm Rick Bargabas.
Oh,
okay.
Dan's brother, so.
Okay.
Great, would you like to come up and address the board and give us your name and explain what you're asking the board to do?
Yes.
And address?
Yes, I'm Rick Bargabas, 14 Old County Road.
Excuse me.
A little closer.
And you speak in the mic, please.
Can you hear me now?
Not really. We're trying different mics.
Good evening. Can you hear me now? Yeah. My name is Rick Bargabas from Wallington Meadows, LLC. I'm Dan's brother, submitted the letter. My address is 14 Old County Road, Conestoga, New York. And we are requesting that you consider waiving that requirement to pave before the second winter. It is the gutters, the binders in excellent shape. As the letter stated, the pavement was installed in July of 2006 and map was filed in September of 2006. And it is less than 75% complete. I know the requirements are before the second winter, or if it's greater than 75% complete. It is less than 75% complete. And I think if we do hold off another year, it'll be more than 75% complete, and there'll be less damage done to the roads by the contractors building the homes if we can wait. They have a tendency to run the excavators on the binder or on the blacktop, to go from one lot to another. So I think in the long run we'd all be better off if we held off a little bit longer. And there is a letter of credit and a revocable letter of credit in place to secure the town against any risk that those items wouldn't get completed. So I'm clerk to probably.
Right, thanks.
Yeah, I just want to, any approval that the town board may give, I just want to make sure that that it's contingent on Tracy and I confirming that there is a letter of credit in place or security in place, and that if the securities are set to expire between now and when the top course would be installed, that the developer does agree to make sure that those securities are renewed and kept on file with the town.
And that in fact Chris has reviewed them and given positive feedback.
Correct. I mean, we have that from the developer, but you're right, we don't have that from Chris himself tonight.
He's not here tonight.
And my other question is, if this is approved, the securities that were accepted 2 years ago, is that going to adequately cover the dollar amount if repairs, or we need to do that ourselves next year.
I think that that's something that we'd like to add, we should maybe have O'Brien and Gear look into, and if O'Brien and Gear feels that because of, prices escalating the way they have been, that additional securities need to be posted to adequately protect the town, that the developer, be responsible for doing so.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, we would agree to that, but
Need to extend the time limit on it and to also give an appraisal of what the increased cost of petroleum products is gonna be.
What's your guess, Bill?
I wouldn't even want to mention one.
Michelle, do you want to firm up those numbers, and before we make a formal motion, do I just defer it? I mean, I don't think doesn't appear there's gonna be a major problem. I don't have an objection, I don't know if the board members do, but just if we have that other information, we have Chris here, and then we can formally go
As long
forward.
as the town's protected, I think that's our main concern,
I think, the only thing that I think that they want to be done before next winter. I'm going to give them another
Oh, no,
extension.
no.
yeah,
I think it should be noted now that you're not going to get another extension.
Yeah, I think, we requested that, you wait it, no later than September 30th, 2006, we'll have the repair, any minor repairs and take care of it, of course, supply.
Right.
Because I know it's only 70 or less than 75%, but the way the housing market is going too, so whether the changes or not, I mean, it's got to be done by September of next year.
Yeah, it's greater than 50%, but less than 75%. And the builders, they're making some progress. We have 3 builders in Emma Folly, Bob Gleason, and another homes are also in there, so they're making progress. Any questions?
No,
Thank you.
so we'll just defer this to the next meeting.